Welcome. Today, we're going to explore some of the most valuable and sought-after coins in history, the top 4 1-cent wheat penny copper coins, and their true market value. We'll dive into not only the rarest copper coins, but also fascinating error coins, unusual shades, and even those that appear in dirty or unique conditions. Because in the world of coin collecting, every detail can add extraordinary value. These rare treasures are far more than just pieces of metal. They are living fragments of American history, each carrying stories of a past era. And for collectors and investors alike, these coins have become major players in the world of numismatics, with values that continue to surprise the market. So, if you're a coin enthusiast, a passionate investor, or someone who simply appreciates the beauty and significance of America's currency, this video is for you. Let's get started with our first coin on the list. The 1942 wheat penny is one of those legendary coins that has captured the imagination of collectors for decades. At first glance, it may look like any ordinary copper cent from the World War II era, but beneath its humble appearance lies a world of rarity, intrigue, and unimaginable wealth. For those lucky enough to come across a special variety of this coin, it is not just a simple piece of change. It is a ticket to life-changing fortune, a coin that could transform an ordinary collector into a millionaire overnight. What makes the 1942 wheat penny so fascinating is the time in which it was minted. America was deep in the turmoil of World War II, and every ounce of copper was needed for weapons, ammunition, and machinery. Pennies from this period carry the weight of history itself, because they were struck at a time when the nation's survival depended on the careful use of every resource. The coin is more than currency. It's a silent witness to one of humanity's most defining moments. This connection to history elevates its value far beyond metal content. Some rare versions of the 1942 wheat penny are the ones that make collectors' jaws drop. For example, certain error strikes or unique copper shades have been reported to sell for extraordinary amounts at auctions. These coins, often tucked away in old jars, drawers, or inherited collections, are capable of commanding millions today. Imagine stumbling upon such a coin, unaware of its value, only to later discover it holds a kind of wealth that could buy homes, cars, and secure generations of financial stability. The beauty of the 1942 wheat penny lies not just in its rarity, but in its details. The famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side remains a timeless symbol of leadership and strength, while the wheat ears on the reverse represent growth, unity, and abundance. Collectors often marvel at how such a small coin can hold both artistic beauty and symbolic meaning, all while being an everyday item passed from hand to hand more than 80 years ago. What sets apart the valuable 1942 wheat pennies from the common ones is often the presence of minting errors, double strikes, off-center imprints, unusual die variations, or even coins that appear in darker, dirty, or unique shades are considered numismatic treasures. In fact, a dirty or unusual-looking penny might be far more valuable than a shiny one, because imperfections sometimes signal the rare mistakes made at the mint. These imperfections transform the coin into something one-of-a-kind, which collectors are willing to pay astonishing sums for. The market for these coins continues to grow, with investors and collectors worldwide chasing after them. Auction houses frequently feature rare 1942 wheat pennies, and whenever one surfaces with an unusual error or minting condition, bidding wars often push prices into the stratosphere. The excitement of such auctions highlights how a single cent can hold the power to change fortunes. It's not just about money. It's about being part of something bigger, a connection to history, rarity, and human fascination. Owning a 1942 wheat penny in pristine or rare condition is like holding a piece of American heritage that doubles as an investment of a lifetime. While most pennies of this year may only fetch modest amounts, the rare and exceptional ones have the potential to turn ordinary individuals into overnight millionaires. That's why collectors advise never underestimate the coins you find in old collections, piggy banks, or inherited stashes. Sometimes, the dullest-looking coin can hide unimaginable worth. In the end, the 1942 wheat penny represents more than wealth. It symbolizes opportunity, history, and the magic of discovery. For those who dream of striking it rich in the coin world, this penny remains a shining beacon of possibility. If you ever come across one, don't let it slip away for pocket change. It might just be the key to rewriting your financial destiny and joining the elite ranks of collectors who understand the true power of a single cent. Next up, the 1953 D-Wheat penny is one of those coins that has gained a mythical status among collectors and treasure seekers. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a humble 1-cent piece, minted in the post-war era of America. But within its copper surface lies the possibility of unimaginable fortune. For those rare examples that stand out due to errors, shades, or unique conditions, this coin is not just worth a few dollars. It can command prices in the millions, making it a life-changing discovery for anyone lucky enough to own one. What makes the 1953 D especially fascinating is the time in which it was minted. The Denver Mint struck billions of pennies in that year, but hidden among the ordinary coins are the ones that defy expectation. This was a period when America was booming economically, industries were growing, and the average penny was used daily in markets, buses, and candy stores. Yet, some of these coins escaped the mint with unusual flaws or unique qualities, making them treasures today. It's the classic story of something ordinary becoming extraordinary through chance and rarity. When we talk about the 1953 D-Wheat penny being worth millions, it's not every coin of this year. Instead, it's the rarest survivors, coins with double-die errors, off-center strikes, or special shades of copper that push collectors into fierce bidding wars. Some examples have sold for staggering sums, instantly transforming ordinary individuals into overnight millionaires. Imagine having such a coin sitting unnoticed in a jar or old collection, only to realize later that it carries the kind of value that could buy houses, cars, or even secure a lifetime of financial freedom. The beauty of this coin lies in its design as well. The obverse carries a familiar and iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom and strength, while the reverse features a simple yet powerful wheat stalks, representing prosperity and growth. It's this combination of artistry and history that makes the coin timeless, even before considering its rarity. Collectors don't just see metal, they see a story of America, and when rarity is added to that, the coin's importance skyrockets. Error coins from the 1953 D series are the true gems. Some carry doubled letters in the date or mint mark, while others show striking flaws, such as missing details or off-center prints. Even coins that appear dirty, discolored, or oddly shaded can sometimes be the most valuable, because these unusual features often point to unique minting anomalies. In the coin world, imperfection can be perfection, and that's exactly why these special wheat pennies are hunted with such passion. Today's collectors and investors see the 1953 D-Wheat penny as a gateway to both wealth and history. Auction houses often light up when a rare version is presented, with bidding climbing higher and higher as collectors battle for ownership. The rush of excitement that comes from these auctions proves just how powerful a single cent can be. It's not about spending. It's about securing a piece of history that could multiply in value for generations to come. For everyday people, the dream of finding a 1953 D-Wheat penny worth millions is what keeps coin hunting alive. It's a reminder that even in your pocket change or family's old savings, treasures could be hiding in plain sight. Many collectors advise never dismissing a penny as worthless, because you never know when that tiny coin might be the key to changing your fortune overnight. Ultimately, the 1953 D-Wheat penny is more than a coin. It's a symbol of hope, rarity, and possibility. Its value doesn't just come from the metal or the design, but from the story it carries and the dreams it inspires. If you ever come across one, don't let it go for face value. Treat it like the golden ticket it truly is, because for the right person, it has the power to unlock wealth, prestige, and a permanent place in numismatic history. Next up, the 1956 D-Wheat penny is one of those legendary coins that excites collectors, investors, and treasure hunters alike. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary 1-cent piece, but within certain rare versions of this coin lies the power to completely transform someone's life. Some examples, due to their rarity, errors, and unique qualities, have been valued in the millions, making them more than just copper. They are tickets to unimaginable fortune. To find one of these coins is like stumbling upon buried treasure hidden in plain sight. The Denver Mint struck a massive number of pennies in 1956, but not all of them are created equal. This was the golden era of the American economy, a time when pennies were used daily in diners, bus fares, and corner stores. But tucked among the billions of ordinary coins are the ultra-rare specimens with minting errors, unusual shades, or untouched pristine conditions. These are the wheat pennies that collectors dream of finding, the ones that turn pocket change into a millionaire's prize. The reason why the 1956 D wheat penny can fetch millions lies in its rarity and the intense competition among collectors. Coins with striking errors, double dies, off-center prints, or unusual color tones are like fingerprints. No two are exactly alike. When one of these surfaces at an auction, it sparks a frenzy. Bidding can skyrocket beyond imagination as wealthy collectors fight to own a piece of history. These are the moments when a humble penny proves it has the power to make someone a millionaire overnight. But beyond its financial worth, the 1956 D wheat penny carries incredible symbolism. The obverse side, with Abraham Lincoln's dignified profile, reminds us of leadership and resilience, while the reverse, featuring the iconic wheat stalks, reflects growth, prosperity, and abundance. For many collectors, owning such a coin isn't just about money. It's about holding in their hands a timeless work of art, a living fragment of American history that connects the past to the present. The fascinating part about the 1956 D wheat penny is that even those in dirty, worn, or unusual condition can sometimes be the most valuable. While most people would toss aside a dark or oddly toned penny, seasoned collectors know these coins could be hiding rare minting anomalies. A smudge, a double mark, or a strange color could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth $1 million. In the world of numismatics, imperfection often becomes perfection. Collectors and investors chase the 1956 D wheat penny not just for profit, but for prestige. Owning one of the rarest examples elevates a collector's status in the numismatic community. Auction houses light up whenever such a coin is presented, and it is not uncommon for bidders to push well past expected values just to secure ownership. The thrill of these auctions proves that even in today's modern world, the smallest coin can still command immense respect and unimaginable wealth. For the average person, the dream of finding a 1956 D wheat penny worth millions is what makes coin collecting so exciting. It's a reminder that treasures can be found in old jars, drawers, or inherited collections. Countless stories exist of people discovering rare coins in the most ordinary places, only to learn later that their humble penny carried the power to change their financial destiny. That sense of possibility keeps the hunt alive for collectors everywhere. Ultimately, the 1956 D wheat penny is more than just copper. It is a symbol of hope, rarity, and life-changing discovery. Its true value lies not only in its price tag, but in the stories it creates and the dreams it inspires. So if you ever come across one, don't underestimate it. Treat it as the treasure it truly is, because it could be the coin that turns you into a millionaire overnight and cements your place in the extraordinary world of numismatics. Next up, the 1957 D wheat penny is one of those coins that continues to spark excitement in the hearts of collectors and treasure seekers across the world. At first glance, it appears to be just another copper cent from mid-28th century America, a coin millions of people carried in their pockets, purses, and piggy banks. But hidden among those countless pennies are rare and extraordinary examples, coins that hold the power to make an ordinary person unbelievably wealthy overnight. To own one of these special 1957 D wheat pennies is like holding a secret fortune disguised as pocket change. The Denver Mint produced an enormous number of wheat pennies in 1957, marking one of the final years of this iconic design before the transition to the Lincoln Memorial reverse. Most of these coins are common, but not all. Among them are those struck with rare errors, double marks, or special conditions that elevate them from ordinary cents to extraordinary treasures. These hidden gems are the reason collectors pay staggering amounts, sometimes in the millions, to secure one for their collections. The market value of a rare 1957 D wheat penny isn't built on hype alone. It's fueled by true rarity and fierce demand. Coins with double dies, off-center strikes, or minting imperfections are considered one of a kind, which means no other coin in the world looks exactly the same. When such a piece comes to light, auctions erupt with competition, and bidding wars drive the price far beyond imagination. For the lucky individual who discovers one of these coins, the outcome could be life-changing, an instant leap from obscurity to millionaire status. Yet the 1957 DeWitt penny isn't just about money. It's also about history. On its obverse, the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln radiates dignity and leadership, a reminder of the nation's resilience and ideals. On the reverse, the classic wheat stalks symbolize prosperity, growth, and abundance. Together, the design makes this coin a timeless work of art. To own one, especially a rare variation, is to hold in your hand a piece of American heritage that has endured through decades. One of the most surprising facts about the 1957 DeWitt penny is that even coins that look worn, dirty, or oddly colored can sometimes be the most valuable. While most people would ignore or discard a penny that looks imperfect, seasoned collectors know those imperfections may be evidence of a rare minting error. A slight doubling of the date, a misplaced mint mark, or a unique shade of copper can mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth a fortune. Collectors and investors chase the 1957 DeWitt penny with relentless passion, not just for profit, but for prestige. Owning one of the rarest versions secures a place among the elite of the numismatic world. Auction houses often see intense battles whenever such a coin appears, with collectors willing to pay far more than expected simply to own a piece of rarity that few others can claim. The thrill of these moments proves that even the smallest coin can command enormous respect and value. For everyday people, the dream of finding a rare 1957 DeWitt penny is what keeps the hobby of coin hunting alive. Stories abound of individuals discovering valuable coins tucked away in old family collections, passed down unknowingly through generations. The idea that a small, forgotten penny could carry the power to change one's fortune is both inspiring and thrilling. It keeps collectors searching, examining, and hoping that their next find will be the golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. Ultimately, the 1957 DeWitt penny is more than just copper struck into shape. It is a symbol of hidden wealth, historical legacy, and boundless possibility. Its value lies not only in the millions it can command, but also in the dreams it inspires and the stories it creates. If you ever stumble upon one of these rare treasures, don't dismiss it as pocket change. Guard it carefully, for it might just be the coin that transforms your destiny and secures your place in the extraordinary world of numismatics. See you in the next video.